Hi, this is Paul Acevedo of Windows Phone Central, here with a quick look at Drop 7 for Windows Phone 8. At present, Drop 7 is an indie game, although it might be going Xbox Live soon, which is an interesting subject, because we're not even sure if this is a licensed port of the original iOS Drop 7 game. The original game comes from Area Code, a developer that's now known as Zynga New York, but this one is from a developer called Zanga, the same developer who first ported Flappy Bird to Windows Phone, seemingly without permission of the original developer. Zanga does not have a web presence, and there is no contact information within the game, so it's really hard to know, is this the real thing or not? The store page mentions leaderboards. There are no leaderboards, just a local scoreboard here. Let's give the game a look. Drop 7 is sort of like a falling block puzzle game, except the pieces don't drop until you tell them to. There's some math involved here. Each one of these numbers will only disappear if it is connected to a group of numbers that adds up to the same number that is displayed on it, which sounds complicated, so let's just play and I'll show you. There are these annoying gray pieces. They can only be chipped away at and then destroyed by making a match that touches them. So now I've got a 3 and I'm going to make it so that there's 3 in this row. That gets rid of the 3s and change the gray piece to a normal piece that can then be eliminated. 7. So the 7 disappears. What I don't like about this as a concept is that only those numbers add up. Like, you can't clear a whole row with a move. Although there are combos. Just turn that one into a number. In the main game, you have to make a certain number of moves and then you'll reach the next level. So every time that I'm making a move here, it's counting down. And eventually I would get to level 2. Doesn't seem to be any real reason to do that except just to see how far you can go and maybe get a higher score. So let's try a different mode. Pressing back takes you straight back to here. No confirmation screen, which is odd. Hardcore mode. And hardcore mode looks a heck of a lot like the regular mode, doesn't it? Although I believe in this mode you don't get those gray pieces. Made a good match there. Alright, leveled up. Now I've got a whole row of those guys to deal with. Will that chip away at that? No, it doesn't. But this will. Here's sequence mode. Supposedly in sequence mode, everything comes in a predetermined sequence, so everybody has the same experience. Nice little combo right there. So I guess this game is mildly fun as puzzle games go. Actually, I just don't see very much of a point to it. You know, like, there are much more amusing falling block puzzle games and just puzzle games in general. This one does nothing for me. If this game has been cloned from Zynga's game without permission, then it definitely needs to be removed from the store. Although it would be sad if we never got those Xbox Live features, because it's always an event to see a new Xbox Live game on Windows Phone. Thanks for watching. Read the full article at wpcentral.com.